Shut up and sit down.
HUFC TV, we are across the nation and across the globe as 26 grueling home and away rounds in the PS4 NPL come to a conclusion this afternoon. Another big D-Day for Heidelberg United as they go on the road to face Bulleen here at the Veneto Club. And a big day in the sense that Heidelberg just need a point from this final home and away game of the season to clinch the minor premiership as we tick off all the boxes on what's been a huge season for Heidelberg. Joining me in commentary this afternoon, got the 8 team back in action. Dougie Hodgson, good afternoon, Doug.
Good to see you, Greg. Good to see you, Johnny. What a beautiful afternoon it is. Sun is shining. It's going to be a big one for the Burgers, only needing a point, Johnny.
Yeah, big, lots of promise, and good afternoon to you, gentlemen. It's going to be a nerve-wracking afternoon. All 6 places up for grabs as we kick off.
And we'll give you the scenarios in terms of the minor premiership as the game goes on. We're off to a start, and Heidelberg heading to the right of screen here at the Veneto Club toward the city end of the ground. Through ball almost threaded for Kenny Atheu, equal top scorer in the competition. Handball, free kick to Heidelberg early going, and of course Bulleen in the all burgundy strip to the left of screen in this very picturesque stadium.
An early chance for Sean Ellis to have a ping at goal from a set piece, Greg and Doug.
Wouldn't that be a tension reliever for Heidelberg if they could get something early on? We're in the opening 60 seconds at the Veneto Club, round 26 of the PS4 NPL.
Tell you what though, Greg, Johnny, I fancy him here. He's got that left sweet wand of his. It's a great range for him to hit that. As long as he can hit that target, I can feel it in my bones again, boys.
Jack Petrie issuing instructions. Sean Ellis, hands on hips, having a long look at the situation. Left foot, curler, near post, just shy of. So a promising start for Heidelberg, who Gazy with the throw. The skipper clears emphatically. Kenny beaten at the front of the contest. Sean Ellis guides it through traffic. Harry Noon on the deck. Kenakaris is out wide. Harry Noon. And the left foot shot over the crossbar, but a really enterprising start by Heidelberg.
It was a good run by Kenakaris, dragged the man wide, which opened up a bit of the space for Harry Noon there. He just couldn't get the shot on target.
Kenakaris, Dougie's new favourite player, Zara, stabs that one wide. The factor again, Ellis, right foot. And they'll earn another corner at the city end of the Veneto Club. It's been a great start, Dougie.
Tell you what, the Burger, they're doing that, playing the game, like you said. They're not sitting back. Great to see. That's just, he's a player. Just breathing with so much, right foot. Normally he'd come back on his left. It's just basically, here we go, Shawnee Ellis.
With the corner, near post. Zara on Kenny. And the goalkeeper saw it early and just dragged it in at eye height.
What a flick on there. A chesty flick on.
Chest flick on Zara, that was that time.
Zara's back in
Bulleen
it.
will lose it again. Zara has been in red hot form in the last few weeks. Kashiri. Square ball. Lutma for Bulleen. Down the line. He's been busy. Lewis Hawks early on.
There's my mate Kenakaris. Didn't get it that time.
Oh, he got through traffic. Oof. And Luke Biles just says, no, not on my watch.
He's having a bit of a word there to my mate, Kenakaris there. Have a little chat. A bit disappointed the way defensive zone was done there.
Yeah, both defenders got goal side of the play there. You had to have one sitting behind, block the run through.
Kacheris corner for the Bulleen Lions in the all burgundy home strip. Near post, ball in dispute, bicycle kick off the line. And in the end, it is that man, Lewis Hawks. On 13 minutes, and Bulleen, against the run of play, get the go-ahead goal.
Goal scorer for FC Bulleen Lions, number 11, Lewis Hawk. FC Bulleen Lions.
Well, that ball's been whipped in, overhead kick, keeper gets down, just doesn't get a clearance, and Kenakaris there. Just stuck into the ball, second bite of the cherry, and there it was, the big fella Number 11 basically hawking there just to smash that in the back of the net of Heidelberg. Boys will be very disappointed. Bulleen's been up to their final third once. And once was all that was needed.
Well, now the Rubik's Cube is a wee bit more difficult to solve. For Heidelberg, they have to dig deep here at the Bulleen this afternoon. Luke Biles.
There's only one other Iceman, that was McNichol. They've got two Icemen and they put the burger shirts on. Mayon says, JW, he'll have a look forward. King will make a run. And as far as the boy, the goal scorer machine, Hawk comes back on the left-hand side.
Oh, Harry, big steal, big steal. Adrian Zara.
Puts out left, Kanakaris.
That was sensational from Harry Noon. Kanakaris dance steps into the penalty area. Kanakaris tried to square it. Two Bulleen defenders back there, and they will clear. As far as Cardamone, who hits the deck in rather theatrical fashion.
Aaron Healy, having words, obviously to the ref, but the big champ who was there, Ruben Way. Not a bad diagonal ball. Harry Noon to Shawnee Ellis. Great touch. Keeps it underway. Doesn't lose us out. Bulleen, they'll come away down the right-hand side. He's the barometer. He'll take up. Nice little triangle play. Jumping Jack gives it away. Here comes the big fella, 9. He must tackle, and succeedingly done the skipper. Zara, does he make paces? Yes, he does. Play on, says referee. In comes Bulleen in the final third again. Gets the roll. Pace holds him up well. Boy at the back stick here, if no one can see, number 11. And in goes Ruben Way, says, you're not coming past me, son. Over it goes. Tell you what, though, Bulleen at the moment, they've turned it up another notch, boys.
They look confident at the moment, and again, ably takes the ball in flight.
Not too sure, Greg, what he was thinking there, the big fella. Would have liked to see him get it on the go. And here comes he, wide on the ball, played 1-2.
Templin.
He's quick, he's sharp, and it's a goal.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Jordan Templin. On 22 minutes.
Goal scorer for FC Bulleen Lions, number 15, Jordan Templin. FC Bulleen
Caught
Lions.
sleeping there, the Burgers.
Heidelberg United 2.
You can see him there. We'll have a look at that replay. Here it comes now. Look at that. Pace comes around. White turns. There's the runner. Third man running. Look at that. Gets in between. Sneaks it in there. And puts it beautifully in the back of the net. Ball sticky out there. Obviously, it doesn't slide through. Sticks up. Just got caught ball watching in there. Midfield not picking up the runners as they come through. South Melbourne 1, Kingston City 0. If you didn't hear that coming through. So it's game on. It is game on here for Heidelberg. How are they going to lose this situation that they've worked so hard for the year to gain? Hopefully not.
I think you mentioned it earlier on. We certainly have game on. Heidelberg, if they're going to win the minor premiership, they are going to have to work for it, and they are going to have to work particularly hard. Ruben Way, wasted ball down the sideline. Will Abbott back for Bulleen. Oh, Kenny did awfully well. Kenny into the box. They've got a free man. Zara spooned it. Holy dooly. Kenny did so well to set up Adrian Zara. He swept into the red zone and popped it over the bar. Let's have another look.
King Kenny's worked absolutely fantastic. The run's in there. In it comes, leaning back technically. Shoulders basically square on the ball. And where's he going to go? Straight over the top of the bar. Disappointed. One mistake made. Should have been 2-1. Up goes Kanakaris. No, 15. Wade. Didn't know much about it. Biles. Skipper. He'll go back to the fact that he'll have a look-see. Up they go again. Ball's been played. Struck it long. As far as plays in well. Nice. Giving it away cheaply again.
Last call. South Melbourne leading Kingston City 1-0. Heidelberg down by 2 here at the Veneto Club. Harry Noon powers his way. Hits fourth gear. Hits top gear. Into the box. Harry Noon. Would have been a blinder. It wasn't even close in the end.
I'm not going to say a bobble. We just set up there. Just it wasn't clean technical contact as he went to strike. But tell you what a great penetrating run.
Well, they're certainly asking the questions, boys, but well, there's no answers at the moment, as you said, Doug.
Caught deep. Zara will back himself. Dances back, well, pulls it back rather. Kanakaris Petrie around the circle again. Harry Noon. And the goalkeeper will fingertip that clear, edged away toward Lewis Hawke. And out of play. We've got 1 minute remaining in regulation time in this first half, and the margin still two goals in favour of Bulleen. As Ruben, wow, right on the penalty box, right on the line, and is this the life preserver being thrown to Heidelberg? Ruben Wade's still down, so he's clearly hurt in the challenge. Right on the cusp of the penalty area, wasn't it?
Yeah, just inside the box, and is this a game changer, boys?
Well, it will be if the ball goes in the back of the net, and if he misses it, they've got to go and do it again.
Well, the good news is that Ruben Wade, well, no, he's not. He's
Kenny.
back down.
Kenny.
He's back down on his backside, Ruben Wade, and still, I think he's looking at that left ankle. But in the meantime, the attention goes to Kenny Atheu, the goal king Kenny, with this penalty, and we are in stoppage time in this first half. And this may well be. This could be season defining, this penalty. As Kenny evaluates against the goalkeeper, but nails it nevertheless. Right on half time. Couldn't have come at a better time. And Heidelberg are back in the contest and back on top of the ladder on goal difference.
Just by goal difference, and that's Kenny Athew's 18th of the season in the NPL, which takes him to the top. But more importantly, and 1 minute extra time has been added on. But they need to get that equalising goal, Dougie. But it's certainly to make the halftime talk a lot more pleasant, I would imagine.
Tell you what, though, if you have a look at the setup just before that, though, boys, the yellow card was given in there, but if you have a look what was going on there, the boy was off the park. Looked like what a challenge in there. Them boys have stepped up the gear, that's for sure. There's a Hawke was off the park, basically then came back on the park. Was he allowed to come back on the park? Ruben Wade done ever so well to find that bit of space to be taken in. Great touch, Zara. Referee, half-time.
Wow. Well, the ebbs and flows of the game in this first half have been dramatic. Well, in a nutshell, Bulleen against the run of play, getting the match opener through Lewis Hawke on 13 minutes, Jordan Templin on 22. Doubling their lead and giving some doubt as to whether Heidelberg can clinch the minor premiership, and then a penalty earned by Ruben Wade right on half-time, converted by Kenny Atheu, and that's the way we've got it, thanks to winter management at half-time. Heidelberg 1, Bulleen 2. And welcome back to HUFC TV live and exclusive across the nation and across the globe. It is the final round of the PS4 NPL for season 2017. All the sweat and toil coming down to 45 minutes. As far as Heidelberg United is concerned, here at the Veneto Club, they need a draw to clinch the minor premiership, and that's also dependent on what's happening around the grounds, and we'll keep you updated there. But we do believe that the South Melbourne-Kingston City game is now locked at 1-1, which is advantageous to say the least for Heidelberg United. The scoreline here, it's Bulleen leading Heidelberg by 2-1 at the break, and it'll be Bulleen and the all-claret heading to the right of screen toward the city end of the ground with a 1-goal advantage. Heidelberg to the left of screen with the work to do to clinch their second trophy of the year. Kenny squares it. Harry's got some room to move. Harry unsure. Release for Ellis. Controls it. Tried to turn it around the corner for the running JW.
There's marauding there. Looking for that little ball slip through, but well held there by Borghese.
So Heidelberg with the ball through Sean Ellis. Runs deep. Can't shrug off the challenge of Borghese. Gets it back into the danger zone. Bulleen clear. And as far as Biles, pace, Wilkins issues instructions, then follows up with a delivery for Harry Noon. Harry Noon again goes to ground. Fairly clear free kick, much to Andrew Mullet's impassioned pleas to the referee.
Doesn't look too well, Harry Noon, but
Having a bit of a rest, I think.
so we've been told we're live on YouTube. So if you're watching us live, strap yourself in. It's going to be
Roller coaster.
Indeed.
Roller coaster indeed, Dougie.
Indeed. So if you are watching us live, I can tell you we are 48 minutes. We're 3.5 minutes into the second half, and Lewis Hawke and Jordan Templin with the opening 2 goals of the game inside 9 minutes early in that first half for the Bulleen Lions. A Kenny Athiu penalty on the cusp of half-time, dragging Heidelberg back into the contest and back to the top of the ladder, if only by a fingertip. Sean Ellis with the free kick for Heidelberg, the lethal left foot thereof. The fiery head, Scott, oh! What a stop from Vitakangas. Vitakangas was spectacular then.
Well, that was world class, boys.
Have a look at that, though. That was absolutely, he's hit that sweetly over the wall. In it comes, whipped in, and he plucks that one from
Got to go live with the corner.
Referee's obviously spotted some of that. What a world-class save, boys.
Social
We're live.
media, that'll do. Kanakaris round the body. Swept away by Templin. JW. Harry Noon, great challenge. Just wanted it more. Did it the high Noon man. Harry Noon over half field. Strides away. Harry Noon. Ball through the gap for Kenny into the box. Kenny and swept clear by the skipper, Andrew Mullet. Did really well then, Mullet. Kenny was in. Wow, what a start to the second half. Stay with him. In the end, Bulleen will come up with it. Ball was out of play according to the Heidelberg bench. Play to the whistle. Templin, the goal scorer, scorer of the second goal. Got some acreage, Templin. 3-1, and Templin was cool and calm and calculated. And once again, Bulleen, the Lions, with a 2-goal buffer.
As he comes through there, is anyone going to go to him? No one goes to him. Slowly. They've waited until he gets to the 18-yard box. Boys, you've got to go there earlier than that. Goalkeeper, the factor, should have done very well there. Great finishing there, but goalkeeper should have done better. And also, defender should have went there earlier. Georgie's obviously not too happy over there. Obviously, the ball's gone out of play, the Heidelberg. But at the end of the day, 3-1 to Bulleen.
With the...
It was 1-1, boys.
What did I say?
1-0 to
1-1, excuse me. So Jack Petrie, the free kick.
Great ball, Kenny.
That's got to be a penalty. That has to be a penalty.
That is a penalty.
Goodness gracious.
And on his shirt. Let's have a look at this one.
You have to see this again.
Mate, goes back here. We'll have a look at as we go
Wait,
back
and we'll have a
in.
look at that. It's surely.
Have a look at this. Here's the free kick played in, Greg. Great ball, but look at Kenny getting pulled there, right across his shirt. That's a penalty very clearly. Referee, you've slipped up on that one. Can he find, well done there by number 22 for Bulleen.
Harrison Michaelis, one of the new players.
Came on. Oh, referee, we'll have a free kick. Is this the area? Free kick given. Looks like in there, right, a bit frustrated himself.
So progress score again from the Lakeside Stadium. It is still South Melbourne 1, Kingston City 2. The game running around about 6 or 7 minutes later than us.
Movement, way, not a bad ball in, clips up it comes, hey, no! There it is! Get in, says Harry. I'll take that. Lovely dance header. Beautiful header in there. Trying to get the ball in there. Hey, no, he wants the ball. He's allowed to have that ball. Let's have a look at this replay in here. Great ball in here. And it comes. What a beautiful ball in there by Ruben Way. In it goes. Clipped great in there is Harry. Great goalkeeper. Had nothing and seen nothing but what a great delivery. Great ball in and a great execution by Harry Noon. Goalkeeper did not know where it was. Referee, I disappoint you. You give me a yellow card because he's trying to get the ball back. Yellow card, realistically, Blakey. I know it's handbags, but you know, boys in there, you can't stand in front of the goal. Ball in the back.
So into the final 13 minutes of the regular season. Jack Petrie, backspinner deep. Kenny, header down. Loose ball, Kenny. Wow. Gilt-edged by Kenny, and he spooned it over the bar.
Let's have a look, in there, and it goes in there. Petrie, ups it goes. Just in there, comes across, played back in, and then over. Look at the technique. All he had to do was hit the target there, and the ball's in the back of the net, boys. That's a chance gone given.
Well, they've had enough chances to well and truly be even in the lead in this game.
Andrew Katanis looks for options. The open man is JW. Didn't get the delivery he might want. Harry Noon. Close quarters. Trigger. JW.
Let's go.
Harry! Harry! Harry!
Get in there! Get in!
Oh, what a finish! Holy dooly!
What a great football there, Blakey. Look at the way they've played it here. Great little one back. Harry Noon crumbles, rocketed into the top corner for Heidelberg United. Harry Noon coming home with 2 goals in the last 20 minutes. One away, Blakey. Good football there by Harry. And Trigger, magnificent in there.
Dougie, what? This is just sheer will, and we have news from South Melbourne. Kingston City 3-1 up.
Even better, 3-1 up for Kingston. Blakey, we have a game. What a day today has been. Unbelievable. About game of football, how time turns and changes. Fantastic here at the last game of the season. 3-3 for Heidelberg versus Bulleen. What a day, Greg. Looking for the free kick, says Georgie. Hands up, can come out to Ruben Way. He's got acres and acres in front of him. Plays the ball into the corner for Catch. The Catch. He's in no hurry at all. He's only got King Kenny backsticks. Trigger. The Cat will take a touch, comes across the 18-yard. Harry Noon, can he find a yard? Strikes, blocked in there by White, kicked up the backside. Petrie strikes, and keeper. No one's coming for the crumbs. Cleared away there by number 2. Lurtman there. Opportunity going begging Greg Blake.
Shane Vitakangas in goal for the Lions this afternoon. Another world-class stop. That time from jumping Jack Petrie.
And Harry Noon, looks like. Oh, what a sterling performance by Harry Noon. Has pulled them back from the brink.
And look at the Heidelberg supporters. A standing ovation for Harry Noon.
Number 21.
You can see his legs getting tied in there in the middle of that paddock.
The Cat, back for jumping Jack. Ruben. Dumbalis. Ruben Way. Set sail. Ruben Way toward the penalty area. Chip ball is a beauty for Trigger. Can he pull it? No. Looks for Kenny. Header is a ripper. Header is a ripper. Kenny gets his second. It's 4-3. Unbelievable.
Greg Blake, let's have a look at that replay here, my friend. What a day, what a game, what a situation here. Ball's being whipped in, great ball by Trigger. Got up early, hang King Kenny and put it in the back of the net as he celebrates with the crowd. What a day, Greg. What an afternoon, son.
You could not have written the script. You could not have written the script that we mentioned earlier, didn't we, Joe, for this game last year? They came from 2 down.
This beats last year.
They came from 2 down to win 4-2. Today they've been down twice by 2, and they're ahead by 4 goals to 3 with 3 minutes remaining in the season. 3 minutes to tick another box for Heidelberg in this sensational season. So Heidelberg twice coming from 2 goals down here at the Veneto Club and lead it by 4 goals to 3. There cannot be too much more time to be added on. Trigger.
JW.
Take to Cannon. JW!
Oh, he scored!
He has waited for that moment all season. Josh Wilkins. And he nails it finally. JW puts the exclamation mark on the scoreboard. It's 5-3. Heidelberg lead it.
Look at the way, in it comes a Cat. Reflection, just takes on his chest, pulls the trigger. Goalkeeper just couldn't hold onto it as it rolls into the left side of the back of the net for JW to take it to 5-3. And what a game that we've had today, boys. Unbelievable. Anyone who paid today, mate, they've got their money's worth.
Well, we had a joke, didn't we, with JW that it's the final whistle.
And the Burgers are minor champion.
It is yellow and black, and the glory road continues here at the Veneto Club this afternoon in what is shaping as an historic monster 2017 for the Warriors from Catalina Street.
Hey, look at those scenes on the pitch, boys.
And Heidelberg has clinched the minor premiership, the Premier's, what did we call it, the Daniel Andrews Premier's Plate. This afternoon with an electric, they were down by 2 twice, Dougie, not once but twice, and they've won by 2 on the same day as South Melbourne, it appears, are about to be rolled. Well, we don't even care about that game anymore. Heidelberg had to win. Gold and black glory at the Veneto Club as Heidelberg are first past the post champions. And before we sum it up, just give you a quick recap of the events of the day. Jordan Templin for Bulleen, putting the Lions ahead on 22. Lewis Hawke putting Bulleen ahead on 13. Jordan Templin on 22. And they're asking the fans to leave the arena, which is a wee bit sad that they can't enjoy it. Look at the joy on the face of the Heidelberg players.
Stephen Pace has got one of his kids up on his shoulders there.
I'm not even going to worry about the complete recap. Bulleen led by 2-1 at half-time. Kenny Athea with a penalty. But a double by the great man, Harry High Noon, put Heidelberg back in the contest. And, of course, Kenny got a second, and JW got his long-awaited season-breaking goal. It's a 5-2 scoreline. I'm literally speechless. It's been a most marvellous and eventful afternoon. Here to summarise, if they can, everything that happened here at the Veneto Club this afternoon. It's the two great men on the A-team for HUFC TV, John Fontinos and Dougie Hodgson.
Well, just in a few words, congratulations to George Katsakis and the whole Heidelberg United squad. Minor premiers, been the most consistent team over the season, and what a game to finish it off. I'm speechless, so I'll hand it over to Dougie. There's nothing more to say. The pictures speak for themselves.
Been brilliant, mate, for Georgie and his team and the club. What a year it's been. You know, I talked about last season was a great. Didn't have the depth, but this year done extremely well. And you know what? Heidelberg have been the best side this year and deserved champions of the title. And let's hope that they can continue the run for Wednesday night and obviously going into this final series. But mate, well played. And Trigger for me, Georgie substitution for me. Trigger came on and he changed it, and basically the rest is history.
But Harry Noon, take your hats off to Harry Noon, who also literally physically willed the Burgers back into the contest.
That's a really good call, because we said early in the second half, there's no finesse about that. We're going to have to fight for this one, and nobody epitomised fight more than Harry Noon.
And
that's what he does. He makes some, and I've said that, he makes some great final third runs. He gets into some areas, he pulls the midfielders out, gets involved. He's got strength, he's got passion, he's got aggression, he's got everything. Been fantastic.
And they're doing the presentations, I believe, down there, I think. So we'll see if our cameraman can get our scenes down there. But I'm going to head across over that side, boys. It's been great working with you. I'll see you guys from Sydney, but we'll talk in the first week of the finals, boys. Fantastic effort today, boy, everyone.
Jay Fott is leaving the building. Dougie, that leaves you and I just to wrap it all up. As we wait for the presentations, presuming they're doing the presentations. And the huddle of Heidelberg staff and players, they will celebrate this one long and loud, I would suggest. It's been an unbelievable, possibly an unprecedented season. Already winning the Doherty Cup, now winning the minor premiership, and as you mentioned, in terms of huge games, it just continues, because we're at the round of 16 of the FFA Cup this week, and we'll talk about that just a little bit. And, of course, then we roll into the big stuff, the serious stuff, the championship finals. And that's where Heidelberg faltered last year. But my word, I mean, is it unrealistic? There they go. There is the presentation of the Premier's Plate. Premier's Shield, but it's called the Premier's Plate.
Okay. I can't see it.
It's a plate that it doesn't really matter.
Can we use our knives and forks on it?
It doesn't really matter. A huge contingent of Heidelberg supporters are celebrating this victory. But is it fair to dare to dream for Heidelberg? They've ticked 2 boxes and they've got 2 more to go.
Can they get the trifecta? That's the one I would say.
Trifecta's only 3.
I know they won't get. Listen,
No quadruple.
I would love to see them do the 4th, but as a man going against these sides that are going to get stronger and stronger, you know, the A-League teams, you're going to have to do very well on their day without kidding ourselves. But they've done it once, doesn't mean they can't do it again. I don't believe in the final series. I've never really loved or great. The best team have won this season. You know, they're going to go into the finals. I'd like to see them.
Let's not get into that debate now.
I would rather see them.
You got the trophy that you like, and they're yet to play for the trophy that I like, which is the final series.
And that's the one I'd rather see. Hey, don't get me wrong, I'd like to see them win both. You know, are they capable realistically of winning both? The one in the Victorian League, I want them to see that one. And how far we can go with the FFA, let's go as far as we can.
Well, it's been a red letter season for Heidelberg United. It's been a great season for HUFC TV. We thank you for your patronage this afternoon. Thanks to Windsor Management Insurance Brokers. Final score again here from the Veneto Club on this beautiful sunny Sunday winter afternoon. Bulleen Lions 3, Heidelberg United 5. But Heidelberg are the first past the post premiers for 2017, and we will see. We've got to mention, don't forget, no HUFC TV for the FFA Cup on Wednesday night. That is a Foxtel product, but we will be back for the opening of the final series in 2 weeks' time. Dougie, it's been great to join you again, you big buffhead.
It's been, what a year though, mate. It's been fantastic. And to finish off in style the way they did, Heidelberg's been the best team all year. We've said that along, and you know what? They've shown it today. And well done to the club, you know, the players and all the coaching staff and everyone who's involved at the club, because it's been well deserved and fantastic.
And every time I try to wrap it up, we say something else because it's just been a special day. So the final score, did I already say the final? I'm incredulous. Yes. Thanks to Windsor Management Insurance Brokers, HUFC TV, final score, Heidelberg United winning 5-3, and with it the Victorian State Championship in the PS4 NPL. You won't see many better days than this if you're a Heidelberg fan. Thanks for joining us.